your license plate. If this is your vehicle, the plate's suspended, so it can't be on the vehicle. So I'm just gonna let you know. Okay.
Thanks.
I wouldn't ride out on the roadway because then that would. Oh, to 41. Can you 2729 that individual? Because then you'll be in my world. Because then you'll be in my world.
Welcome back to We the People University. My name is Abaya Israel, former police officer, former sheriff's deputy. Today's YouTube video is brought to you by the YouTube channel by the name of Reluctant Prophet. If you have not subscribed to his channel, you're missing out. Show support and go and do so. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Tucson, Arizona Police Department. And I must say this, it seems like I get more videos, or I see more videos from Arizona than any other state in the country. There are primarily two types of videos I show on this channel. One, when I'm highlighting the video and I'm breaking down the laws that the police officers got wrong while they were in the process of violating the rights of a citizen. The second type of video is pretty much self-explanatory. We don't need a whole bunch of laws written on the screen to see that police are violating our rights. We can just sit back, look at their actions and the disrespect they show towards the public. And this video is going to be the second type of video I mentioned. I can't understand why every time cops see cameras, they get petrified. I can't remember the last time I ever heard of a cop being harmed by a man with a camera. But these cameras seem to be pretty dangerous to police departments. I'm not sure why. But I wanted to share this video to show the country what's still going on with policing and appears to be getting worse at times. But what also appears to be happening is the more that people see these videos, the more they're emboldened to stand up for their rights. This is why we share, and this is why auditors do what they do. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe button. Also, be sure to leave a comment on your thoughts about this police officer's behavior. Let's check out this video.
Not only is he a special kind of stupid, but he's aggressive and he tries to escalate every situation into something like he's some badass super cop. This guy doubling them up. I'm glad you guys are getting to see two traffic stops, two diametrically opposing responses to a cameraman, one of which is a reasonable response. The other is a completely unreasonable, unhinged response. What's going on? You guys out stealing money after the holidays, huh? Yes, sir. You guys call the Grinch or what? Yeah. That sucks. Do you feel bad about being out here having to give people tickets?
I gotta slow people down.
Yeah, you know, how long you been around?
I'll talk to you right after I'm done with the traffic stop, okay?
Oh, you don't have to talk to me, but I can talk. But the speed on here used to be 50 miles an hour when it was 2 lanes.
Yes, sir.
So why do you got to slow people down? It's not dangerous. A big part of the problem I have is this used to be a 2-lane road that was 55 miles an hour for the past 25 years. Now they've made it a 3-lane road and slowed it down 10 miles an hour, and they're out stealing people's money left and right.
Can you just not point it towards my screen?
I'm not pointing it towards your screen. All right.
Yeah, I appreciate that. It's her privacy, not mine. You can ask me and do whatever you want. I just want you filming my screen, okay?
Gotcha.
You wouldn't want your stuff all over the internet, right?
No, I don't put most regular people's stuff on the internet. We're just here for you.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Film me all you want. Just want to make sure that it's clear.
You guys usually aren't that exciting. You're just out giving tickets, so.
Yeah.
You know? But still, if you notice right here, Schwen is missing from his traffic stop. He's left this guy in the car who could be dangerous. He's got a car full of stuff he could grab to go to the parking lot and start running license plates to see if he could figure out who I was. So all this myth about officer safety and you never know what happens after they pull, this guy could take off.
So as we see, the first officer made a request. He did not give an unlawful order. Therefore, Reluctant Prophet was not hesitant to help him out with this request. But we're about to see the second cop harp on officer safety. But watch as he works. He's going to do the most unsafe things that a cop can actually do. Therefore, we know it's not about officer safety. It's simply about the camera that the man is carrying around.
Monday after Thanksgiving, man, might as well call you guys the Grinch. Look at this guy. Is this guy legal over here? The guy on the fucking motor scooter hauling down the road on a single little scooter. He's going like 50 too.
Depends on which lane it's in and how fast it's going.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because there's like in between whether it's considered a motorized bike or a vehicle.
Ah, okay. Or a motorcycle. Got it. Let's see if Schwen acts the same. I doubt it. What are you doing, Schwen? You calling in people's license plates? You calling in people's license plates?
Hi, how are you?
She just wanted to take a look at your beautiful bicycle.
I'm gonna have you take this, and then I'm gonna have you go somewhere because this gentleman isn't free. This gentleman isn't free.
The Cornell Law School defines to incite a riot as to organize, promote, encourage, participate in, or carry on a riot. So if part of inciting a riot is encouraging someone to do something, then what do we call what this officer is doing by encouraging other citizens to look at other citizens in a negative light? Let me know your thoughts below.
Here he is disparaging me in front of this woman.
I appreciate it.
What'd you say? Not very nice? You're the one that's not very nice.
Okay. Hey,
You're the one that's not very nice. I can have my hand in my pocket. Don't fucking start, see?
stand over there for me, please.
No. The more we get these bad officers on film, the more we can see it's not about their safety. It's purely about their ego and trying to control someone or the situation.
Hey, Murph, can I borrow you?
Schwen, don't start.
Okay.
Now he's already noticed that I had my hand in my pocket, which it had been the whole time. Does this look like somebody that's worried about me having something in my pocket? No, this is an escalation tactic. Schwen, seriously.
I just want to get this guy out.
Then go ahead.
Okay,
Nobody's
I'm not going to
bothering
sit.
you.
I'm
Nobody's
waiting for another.
bothering you.
You are bothering me.
I know, because
I don't
you
know if
called
you have a
another-
gun or not.
It doesn't matter. We're in
You're
public.
right.
I can have a fucking gun.
I have a right
See
to be
how you
safe.
want to escalate stuff?
Okay.
You're perfectly safe.
No, I'm not.
Had a nice
I don't trust you.
conversation.
You're not.
You don't
you're
trust
not
me?
nice.
Guess what?
You're not nice.
Then you're paranoid.
Okay. Well, I'm doing
super
my
nice.
job. Okay.
Super nice to him.
Okay. Well,
You're the
I don't
one
feel
that's
comfortable
dangerous.
with you in your hand in your pocket while I'm talking to you.
My hand
I
could
don't
be in my pocket as long as it fucking wants.
Okay.
Why you got your hand on your gun?
Because I don't know
You're
what
telling
you're
me
doing.
that you're telling me you're going to pull a gun on somebody
I
in
never
the
pulled
in
a gun
public.
on you.
You got your hand on your gun.
I'm
what
ready.
for? For
I'm
what?
ready. I don't trust you.
I don't have anything
Why would
in my
you come
pocket.
over here and do this?
Because
it's
you're
your right.
Because yeah, that's right.
Okay. And it's my right to be safe.
No,
so I'm
it's
going to
not.
wait till this
In
officer's
public,
done, and
you
then
don't
I'm
have
going
a
to
right
deal
to be
with him.
safe. Anybody that
That's
wants
right.
to give up
I don't have a
security
right
for
to be safe. Okay.
for a little safety
Yeah.
doesn't deserve either.
Okay.
You know how that goes?
Okay.
Schwen, calm down.
I'm just trying to do my job, and
No,
you're not.
You're
making
over
it more
here worried
difficult.
about me. Keep in mind, I initially walked away from this clown, went over to talk to his partner, and instead of continuing with his traffic stop, he left the guy sitting there to walk to the parking lot to get my license plate.
You're to be a concern, sir.
No.
Nobody else does this. I don't understand what's wrong as far as your mindset. So I'm not going to take a chance
Schwen.
while your hand is in your pocket. And you're
My
sitting here
hand
talking
is going
to
to
me.
be in my pocket the whole
Then
time
my
while I'm
hand will
talking
be on my
to you.
gun, and then this officer will come over and deal with you, and I'll deal with my
Deal with
citation.
me in public. You don't
Yes,
need
sir.
to deal
He's
with
gonna
me. You
deal
should
with
go
you
do
as a
your
safety
job.
concern. I've asked you to step away, and you're refusing.
Maybe you should go get another
Step
job.
away. He's not a nice gentleman.
You haven't dealt with me before. All my other friends are.
Okay.
What's my name there, Schwen?
I know what your name is. Don't
What
worry
is it?
about it, buddy.
What is it, Schwen? Murphy, do you see how Schwen's the bad guy? You were nice and cordial, didn't bother me. You know.
Have you dealt with him before?
I on a couple actually.
Yeah.
But I think I had you on a collision once.
Right down here?
No, I was on golf links and.
Oh, golf league by the base?
No. It was more towards like near Lakeside Park. Lakeside. You know Pantano?
Probably wasn't me.
No, yeah, it was
No, I haven't. I would
Yeah.
know. I don't usually bother the TPD. My goal is the sheriff's
lucky
department.
day.
Just your lucky day, Schwen. You're out there stealing people's money the day after Thanksgiving holiday. I don't think I did one on. There's a few others in town.
Oh, okay, so most
You're
of
right,
the
sir.
sheriffs.
People
Out
doing
in the
90
county.
miles an hour down here is harassing.
90 miles an hour, huh?
We actually have.
Yeah. Well, I know
Right
that
on,
I know
right on.
there is, but he's saying that this guy's going 90.
I didn't say this
He's,
guy.
I know
wouldn't
you're
divulge
exaggerating.
what information
You're
related to him.
exaggerating. I know, but you're making a mountain
Then
out
do
of a
a records
molehill.
request.
Oh, I believe you people go
and
90.
Let me know what I shot earlier.
I
okay?
believe
Yeah, there you
people go 90 miles an hour,
Then
but
why
for the
are you
most part,
harassing us?
because just like the crazy people that always invoke children, you're using this one guy going 90 miles an hour to justify you and your partner pulling 30 to 40 people over in like an hour and a half span to steal their money. Yeah. Okay.
I don't understand. I'm trying to do my job, and
Because
I can't do that effectively while you're standing here with your hand in your pocket and you're refusing to take your hand
Is
out
that
of your
because?
pocket.
Why is that? Because you're paranoid?
Because you have a
Are you
weapon in there?
paranoid? No, I don't have anything in my pocket except my. You want to see that, you weirdo? I'd like you to take note that his partner has his hand in his pocket, just like I do. Should I be in fear for my safety and ask him to take his hand out?
Else to do, huh?
But Murphy here, he's already wrapped up his traffic stop. And had Schwen here not have ADD, he probably would have been done already stealing somebody else's money by now.
Do you go around in public telling people to pull their hands out of their pockets
When
all
you're
over?
standing next to me in my face and I'm dealing with somebody on a traffic stop, yes, sir, I do.
But I'm out in public on a public sidewalk with my hand in my pocket. He has no right to tell me to pull my hand out of my pocket, to move over there.
There are people that sometimes are dangerous that don't have that.
There's a
I'm not
video
saying
out
that there's
there
not
of a guy
dangerous
who's
people.
doing the exact same thing you were doing, and he had a gun right there the whole time. And guess what? I ran his plate and I arrested him, and he had a gun right here, holding on to it the entire
Schwen believes holding a camera gives him the right to run your ID.
time.
Did he shoot
so
you?
Please, oh, he never got the chance to, sir.
Okay, well in
So-
Arizona you can have a gun. You
I
have a gun?
understand, but
And apparently this is Schwen's favorite story.
I don't care if you film, that's great, but I don't know you. I've had guys come up, film, and they've been armed the whole time, and they're a little mentally unstable.
I'm not
I
telling
have a
you to
right
put it
do
down.
what I need
He's
to
not
do.
telling you to not
Yeah.
take a gun off of you or don't. He's just
Well,
saying
I-
make sure you
I'm
can
just
see your hands
telling
with these
you
comfortable.
what I've dealt
Well,
with.
yeah, but I don't need to show my hands. I'm in public. You know what I mean? That's where
But
that's where the
his
content comes in.
conversation's coming with you.
I know, but he has no authority to tell anybody to do that.
I have a
That's
right
where
to
the
be
content.
safe, okay? So
None
that's
of
all.
us have a
It has
right
nothing
to be
do with it,
safe
though.
in a free society.
Right, okay.
In a free society, if you want to give up your liberty for a little bit of security,
Are
you
you
don't deserve
recording?
either.
Let me say this. I do agree with the fact that officers should be safe, but I think every citizen should be safe. But I can't trample on your rights because I feel like I'm not safe. I must respect everyone's rights.
That's
The
reasonable.
law
right?
doesn't say it, no. Because I said either.
Well, let me put it in this way. If I were to stop, actually, I'll give you a great example. Somebody that I pulled over a couple weeks ago, he had a felony warrant. You know what I mean? So let's say I sat here this whole time with you 20, 30 minutes, and I didn't know who you were, and you were a violent criminal that we needed to put in behind bars. Wouldn't you agree that that's something that would be of our best interest to identify sooner than later?
No, because in a free country, you don't have to identify. There could be people walking around all over here with warrants, and you don't just get to stop and identify anybody. You have to have
Well, I stopped
reasonable,
him for a
articulable.
traffic stop.
Okay, yeah, I do understand that, but my point is they know who we are, and we're
Oh, so
we're
you're assuming that
well,
his name knew you?
No,
already.
we're about accountability. And on the side of the road here now, you have a device that just said that I was speeding.
Correct.
That's a device that we the people pay for in a vehicle that we the people pay for. So the last time I got pulled over, I asked him, let me see the radar. And he said, hang on, just give me a minute and you can see the radar. I gave him my driver's license. He comes back and gives me a... Hang on, I'm gonna follow him.
Your license plate, if this is your vehicle, the plate's suspended,
Yeah.
so it can't be on the vehicle. So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna let you know, okay?
Thanks.
Uh-huh. I wouldn't ride out on the roadway because then that would go to 4-1. Can you 2729 that individual? Because then you'll be in my world.
Your world, huh, Schwen?
Yes, sir. I enforce the laws. You have 2 dogs that are in the vehicle. If that's your vehicle, hopefully it doesn't get too hot for them. You have water for them? Because that's the right thing to do. I should check. Hey guys, water in there?
Don't touch my vehicle.
Oh, it's your vehicle.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, here's the plate.
Yeah.
I ran it. It comes back suspended.
Yeah.
Well, here's the plate.
Yeah.
I ran it. It comes back suspended.
Yeah.
So, how are you going to get out of here, sir?
It's on private property.
True.
Yeah.
You want me to call you a tow truck, or are you going to do that?
No, I don't have to. It's not suspended.
True.
I just need to.
It is
No,
suspended.
it's
I'm
not.
just
For-
letting you
for,
know.
For insurance, but I can show proof of insurance.
Oh, okay.
All right, this is definitely a topic for another day, but the insurance thing, in Arizona, you're required to have state minimums if you have liability. That only protects the other person and their property. So it has no basis on how much your vehicle is worth, how much your life is worth. So there's no reason that it should be on the individual vehicle. I have 8 vehicles and I can only drive one at a time. So I'll remove and put insurance on whenever I need or have to drive a different vehicle. But the state wants to go ahead and suspend your registration every time you cancel your insurance. And that means you have to drive down to the DMV and show them proof every time, which I'm not going to do.
Okay, well, I'm going to remove that plate, private property or not.
You're not going
It's
to
illegal
remove that
to be
plate.
on your vehicle.
You're not going to remove that plate.
Why? Why?
Because you're not going to
The
remove
law
my
says I
plate.
can, sir.
But it doesn't say you have to, tyrant. Right after I told him he wasn't going to take my plate, he decided to march himself into the bike store, ask the manager for the video surveillance footage so he could give me a ticket. The manager said that the video surveillance wasn't working, so he went back outside and continued to threaten to pull me over as soon as I left, and I picked up my iPhone when I noticed my GoPro was dead. And here's that footage.
Waiting for me, tough guy. Good luck, man. Good luck, man. Adios, dude. Adios, dude.
As you can see, Schwen did everything he could think of to escalate the situation this day. He's a bad cop, and he's the type that give good cops a bad name.
Let's go high. See you later, man.
And yes, I drove home, and no, he didn't stop.
And there we have it, folks. The typical officer behavior in this country. It seems like primarily in Arizona. This is why we should always know our rights and never let the cops step all over our rights. Stand up for yourself and make sure they know that we're not having it. These cops must learn that they cannot step all over us, and if they do, they will pay for it. And here's the perfect example. If you have not seen this video, go and check it out. This citizen made them pay. That being said, We the People University, signing off.